Sarathvi. Today we are going to do a simple Scratch program. I'm sure many of you heard about it. Scratch is a block-based programming for kids. Before I begin, I would like to thank Professor N.B. Venkateshwarlu for teaching me Scratch. So, let's begin. So, Scratch is a free program. You can install it in your laptop, iPad or phone. So, it's also available in your browser. So, I'll go to Scratch here. And the first one, Scratch Imagine Program Share. So, I'm going to go there. So, this is how a general Scratch looks like. So, it's going to be like that. So, I'm going to create. There's an option called here, Create. So, I'm going to click Create. And it says here like loading sprites, creating project. So this is how a Scratch editor looks like. It has lots of blocks here and a character over here. So a small kitty cat over there. So now from Twin Towers to New Central it takes 4 kilometers. And from Menara KLCC to New Central, it takes 4.6 kilometers, which would take more time. Obviously, it's Menara KLCC. So I want to show this through Scratch programming. So after I come back here, there's a green flag and a shape here in red color. So first I go to this button called Events. So I go to Events and I click when this green flag is clicked. I select it and bring it over here. Bring it here. So after I get it here, I'm going to get another one. So first I'll go to this thing called Variables. So I'm gonna go there and then I'm going to click here, Make a variable. So I'm gonna click it and it says new variable name. So I would name this place 1 and I don't want this to be for all sprites. I only want this for only this sprite. So I'm gonna select this for this sprite only. And then I'm gonna make another variable because there are 2 places, not only one. So I'm gonna make this called place 2 and then I'm going to select this once again and click OK. So now I want to select an extension. So I go here and then if I go down, I see something called text to speech and I'm going to click that and I will get this. So it's going to go like text to speech and then I'm going to select it out. Then I'm going to put distance calculating between distance calculating between 2 places to 1. Means from 2 places we are going to go to 1 place as I explained before. And I'm also going to write and the place is New Central. So the place I chose is going to be New Central. So I'm going to click this green flag because it says when green flag is clicked. So I'm going to click it. So
distance calculating between 2 places to 1 and the place is New Central.
Yeah. So it takes this text and speech. So it makes it into speech. So now I am going to go to sensing. So I'm going to go there and then I'm going to go there. So it says there's something here called ask what's your name and wait. So I'm going to click, I'm going to take it out and I got this block over here. So I'm going to ask here, I will ask name a place. just simply name a place. And then I will go to variables, and then I'll set my variable. And as I got here, I got two variables, place 1 and place 2. So I'll go here because this is my variable. There's another variable. I have to select place 1. Place 1. And then I'm going to sensing here. There's something called sensing down there. So I'm going to click it. And I get this thing. It's called answer. And then I'm going to get it out. And I'm going to make it into here. I'm going to put it into there. So it makes this, when I give input, it takes into this. Again, I go back to sensing and I ask once more. Ask, what's your name? And I'm going to change it back. And then I'm going to put another place. So it's going to ask name a place, and then another place also it's going to ask. So I get two of these. And then now, don't you think we forgot something? Well, I do. How can we know if we don't have how many kilometers it is? So I'm going to name it with kilometers. So it's gonna be with kilometers, and I'm gonna just add the same thing over here. It's gonna say with kilometers. It's gonna be like that. So there are two places now, and then I'm gonna go back to variables. I'm gonna go back there, and then I'm going to set one more again, because I do want sprite 1 also to have another place, right? So I'm gonna go for place 2, and then I'm going back to sensing, and then I am going to select this answer once more. So I'm gonna click there. So till now we'll see how the progress is going on.
Distance calculating between two places to one, and the place is New Central.
Name a place with kilometer. So maybe I would name it as Twin Towers. It's a beautiful place. And then maybe it was around maybe 8 kilometers to New Central. And then I'm gonna click OK. Another place with kilometers. So maybe I will choose Menara Bank. Another place. So this, now see how the variables took input by what I told it to take. Now I'm going to move on with another part. So now I'm gonna go to control. I want to control something, so I'm gonna go to control. So if, I'm gonna choose if, and then now I'm gonna go to operators. So this is operators, and then I'm gonna choose this, and then I'll go back to variables, and then now I'm gonna click if place 1 is more than place 2, then what should the program do? So that's what I want to explain now. So if place 1 is more than place 2, then I'll go to text to speech. Then I'm going to take this here. So it's gonna take like place 1 takes more time to reach New Central than place 2. So that's what the program does if place 1 takes more kilometers than place 2. And then Now I'm gonna go once again to control. Then I'm gonna take this once again, and then I'm gonna go to operators, and then I'm gonna take this. Take this out, and then go to variables, and I have these sprites here. So this time I'm going to take place 2 and keep it here, and then place 1 and keep it there. So now it takes the opposite directions. Now it's gonna go there. Now I'm gonna go back to text to speech, and then I'm going to say speak. I'm gonna take it out, and then I'm going to type place 2 takes more time to reach New Central than place 1. So the program calculates the distance between two places and gives us output in our expected value. So now I will test what we have done till now. So I'm going to click this green flag.
Distance calculating between two specific places to one and the place is New Central.
So I'm going to keep Twin Towers, and then the distance would be maybe 8. Yeah. And now Menara Maybank, and the distance would be 5. So it's going to be 5 kilometers. I'm going to click enter.
The place 1 takes more time to reach New Central than place 2.
So generally what it's saying is that because place 1 is 8 kilometers and place 2 is 5, it's telling me that place 1 takes more time because it has more kilometers, but place 2 has less. So that's what it's trying to tell us. Kids, thank you for watching my video. If you have any doubt, just place it in the comment box. Sooner or later, I will respond.